Well, hello, everyone. Hello, Gracie. Hello, Danny. Hello, Steve. Hello, Debbie. Welcome. Today is our first day for Build Your Brand for modern entrepreneurs. So you become influencer, create your influence, create your impact, create income. These are a few things that we will be talking about. And to begin, I want to introduce myself. My name is Veiah, and I have been on internet for the longest time in my life. I love internet. I love the online world, and I have learned so much. And I want to share with you so that you can benefit from it. You can build your brand too. And two things that I have encountered when I was starting, I cannot, first is I cannot make a decision. I cannot make a decision to one thing. There's just so many decisions to make. And it took me a while to really narrow down what offer do I want to um, share in the online world. And so it took me a while to, well, first of all, a lot of us have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer. I know that because I've been through that. And the hard part is to decide. I have a lot to offer, but yeah, I cannot decide on one. Which one? I want it all. And it took a while for me to really see that it's okay to start with one. After all, you just need to start somewhere. The thing with not able to decide, it just drags on and on. And you don't want that happen. You want to get it done and just do it. Like Nike, just do it. No overthinking, no worries, no fear. I mean, there's things, all these things can happen too, but it's really up to you to make it happen. And so I know that myself, but because of uh, what I've been through, I have a better understanding now that you really need to make a decision. And whether it's the right one or not, a making a decision is better than not not making a decision at all. Because you'll be in the same spot. And for you to get out of the spot is to make a decision. And so when I make a decision, yes, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I encounter what would I offer? And the same thing happened. I am in the same spot trying to decide what I am going to offer. And you know what? It's funny because I know I have a lot to offer. And that's the problem, too much. So it goes back again to overthinking, that thinking too much. Yes, I know I have a lot to offer, but I don't need all these offer to offer. I only need one. And so it took me a while to get to that point where I made a decision that I'm going to make one offer and worked on that. And this is how create your influence, impact, and income have come to me. And to do that, you're going to start building a brand. And that's what we're going to do. So, to get going, let's talk about first and foremost the most important thing, which is now I am going to share to you about building your brand. Oh, I'm right here in Zoom. Let's go to our slides. So brand building on influence. You yourself, my friend, have an influence. You yourself, my friend, have a brand, and that is you. And that's what we're going to find out, how you're going to do it yourself, because you are your own brand and I believe in you. First and foremost is mindset. That's, something big. Mindset, the right mind. It's not just mindset, it's the right mindset. Do you have the right mindset? But first, let me share with you, according to dictionary.com, the definition of mindset is this: a fixed mental attitude or disposition that predetermines a person's responses to and interpretations of situations. So every day we are faced with situations from morning to going to bed. So how do you face it? How do you respond? How do you interpret a situation? So this is something that is really important before you can even make a decision. I'm sorry, I have a call that I have to cancel. And so a mindset, the right, not just mindset, but the right mindset. And really, our mind is very complicated. Our mind has so much more to offer. The mind has good and bad. So you need to learn how to control or discipline, not control, but discipline your mind. And it's all good. It's part of being who you are. So over time, I have come up with this mindset, the leader mindset or the follower mindset. You decide, are you a leader? Are you a follower? You think about who you are. You will discover that basically you have a leader mindset and a follower mindset. Now, it's up to you to decide whether you want to do the leader mindset all the time or become a follower. It's not bad to become a follower sometimes. There's times when being a follower is good, but that's really up to you. Because it is important to know yourself. This is a big thing. Having the right mindset is just like knowing yourself better. Knowing yourself right. and be honest with yourself. That's very important too, to be honest of who you are, and that will really help you to be successful. So the leader mindset, you want to lead. If you believe that you have a leader mindset, then take risks, lead without fear. Or if you think you're a follower mindset, there's good and bad in everything. So you just have to balance it. The follower mindset can also be beneficial to you at times. However, it's not good to become a follower all the time, because then you lose yourself. You follow someone else all the time. And then the question is, who are you then if you're a follower? So it's good to balance everything. So the gratitude mindset, how are you dealing with a situation daily? Do you have gratitude in your mind when faced with difficulties? This is something you want to ask yourself and know yourself. Know yourself. Do you have the gratitude mindset? And on the left side, I kind of color coded them because I want you to see the good ones. And there's some that are negative ones. But overall, to be truthful to you, all of them has a part in who you are, and they can be beneficial to you. It's just how you discipline your mind that it will benefit you. All this will benefit you. So the confident mindset, I am sure that in one way or another, you are confident in something. So use that part. What you are confident the most is something that you can develop more. And if you don't have confidence, you can learn. You can learn how, or you can start to become confident by taking some actions. So don't be feeling like, oh, yeah, I really don't have confidence. And, because of whatever reason it is, I get it. I understand. I mean, like I said, we all have this types of mindset. And so it's really good to go back to the idea that who are you? You need to know yourself. So there's also the creative mindset. The creative mindset is someone who's really creative, and that's good. Well, having a creative mindset can also lead you to not being productive. So you need to it's really good to discipline our minds. The social mindset, are you social? Then you are you have the social mindset. Growth mindset, do you want to grow all the time? Like, okay, I do this, but I want more. The business mindset, or you think about businesses and you just want to do business and everything's like, okay, I'll have to have this in a business mindset. The dreamer, the positive mindset, this is very popular. The positive mindset, because every negative in life, you can use this, to face it, to help yourself. The abundance mindset. See, this is abundance mindset is something that a lot of people don't really think about. Yeah, I did not. I didn't even think about the abundance that is surrounding us all the time. It's just that you don't think about things when it's there, you know? The trees, there's always trees. That's abundance. The trees in the forest, but I don't see it that way. Uh, How about you? How do you see it? Do you see it as abundance? So it's something that you may have to kind of, realize that, yeah, the sun is shining every day. That's abundance. I don't have to do anything to make it shine every day, but it does its work all the time. So another one is the productive mindset. How productive are you every day? So these are like daily uh, type of mindset that we may encounter on a daily basis. Some may not be every day, you know, but these are normally the mindset. And there's more actually. This is just a few that I have shared. The follower mindset, so on the negative side, is something that creates, um, you know, creates negativity on your side, or that stops you from doing something. So it's kind of negative. Although having this negative mindset definitely can lead to success. The thing is, if you know how to discipline your mindset. So it goes around like that. So the greed mindset, sometimes, yeah, I want to be greedy, but know that it has to be balanced. The short-term mindset, or okay, I just want to do it here and that's it. So you're limiting yourself, you know? The angry mindset, it's not good. Anger is really tough. It can lead to so many different, um, you know, things that is not beneficial to you. However, if you balance it to be able to use anger to take action and do something better because of your anger, this can happen. Like, for example, people who were angry, okay, somebody hurt someone, and so this person, the family of the person who were hurt, are angry, right? But they did not let anger take over. Instead, they worked on something so that, let's say, create a foundation to help those and help those or help other people, I mean, that it will never happen to them. So that's still positive, and we all have all these emotions. So it's not something we want to run away, but instead face it, just like the fear mindset, where uh, you may have a fear of what people say about you, you know. So you try to be nice all the time, and you try not to do things that you think would, create something, or you think people would judge you, things like that. So you get stuck with that. You don't want that. The fear mindset is okay to have fear, but you can go past through it. The other one is the envy mindset. Envy mindset doesn't do you good if you don't take action. Basically, if you envy someone, oh man, how come this person have that and I don't have? Well, then you might want to know yourself, think about, okay, this person have it. I really envy her for having those. I want those too. So how can I get those? So it can help you have what you want. Just don't use envy as a means to do harm to others. This is something that harming others, is really not a good thing. And well, especially you don't harm yourself because you are special. You are here for greatness. You were created for greatness. So instead of letting this negative mindset take over your life, turn it around. Use it as a means for you to become better. So the next one we'll talk about is the employer mindset is stuck in working with someone. Well, like I mentioned, it's not really good or bad. It's not really bad, like, it can still be turned around. You learn as an employer, you learn as much as you can and use it to start something. So that's not bad. The lazy mindset. Oh, yeah, lazy. I sometimes call myself lazy. Is it really laziness? I don't know, but it's so easy to just say lazy. Oh, I'm lazy. I don't think I'm lazy. There's times, yeah, I want to be lazy, and that's okay. Just learn to discipline to be lazy for a short time instead of being lazy for the whole life. And then the negative mindset, this is really big because a lot of people have to deal with this. A lazy mindset, the negative mindset, we deal with that. Especially negativity is just overwhelming. So, like watching TV, I noticed that there's a lot of crime serious than something positive. Is it true that we dwell with negativity? I did, I thought I wasn't. I thought I was past it, but negative mindset is always there. So that's how good our brain is. Our mind keeps everything we have in life. So this is something that you want to discipline, that negative mindset can be turned into positive mindset. And then there's also the whatever mindset, whatever. It's like, okay, bring it on. It's negative in some ways, but actually it's not that bad. Whatever is because Well, if you say whatever, but in your mind you have that faith in something, then it still would work. It still would work. There's a lot of times when you don't know what to do, and then it just happens to you. So you see, it's good to know yourself, discipline your mind. And then there's the tomorrow mindset. I just put this here because it's kind of fun, to think about it. It's something I do a lot, and I've changed that. But in the past, and I've learned this quote that, you do it today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it today. Something like that. And it's really true. If you can do it today, why not do it now? Today, even doing it now. And for whatever reason you may have to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow because, it's okay. But if you can do it today, do it today. Or even better, do it now. Right now, as you're thinking about it, do it. Of course, if you can't do it now, then at least do it today. These are just a few mindset. There's more. I just thought about it. The faith mindset. So I have that faith. Very, very good in faith. And that's the mindset that I have for the longest time. But I question myself still, how big is my faith? Because all this mindset, if you don't have that strong faith, you're depending on someone to help you, then it's really hard to even start. So, how is your faith? Do you have faith in yourself? Do you have faith in a power? Do you have faith in the universe? Some call it energy. You call it whatever you want. But I tell you, there is a strong force somewhere in this universe that is ready for you, is always listening to you, and you only need to speak out. And with your action, it will happen. Okay? So, the good news is every person is now a brand. So you are a brand yourself. You just have to put your mind into it and live like a brand. Yes, live like a brand. Act like a brand. Act like a brand. So you are a brand. What is your brand? Who is you as a brand? These are things that you want to develop. For all I know, you may have already a brand yourself. You already have a brand. You just have to polish and of course, make an offer of that brand. Offer that brand that you have to the world, to the universe, so you will start creating income, impact, influence. So I have give you quite a few mindset, but we can just talk about 3 key mindsets, that way it's not overwhelming to you, because the more we think, the more it's hard to decide. So let's just talk about three key mindsets: the abundance mindset, the positive mindset, and the growth mindset. That way, you want to focus on three keys. And that way, it's easier for you. The abundance mindset, what kind of mindset do you have right now? You can have three. It's actually good to have all three because this will help you grow. Abundance. What abundance do you have? You have your life, you know, you have faith, you have love, you have family, or you have what kind? Think about the abundance you have and take time to appreciate it. And then the positive mindset is, all the abundance you have, those are positive, right? And when you have a positive mindset, then you have to let it grow. So you need a growth mindset. That way all this abundance and positive stuff can grow. And that's how you build your brand. Start from within, in yourself. Ask yourself, who do you want to be? What do you want to be? How can you make it happen? So make it quick. If you have questions, yes, let us know your questions and we will answer it if you have questions about mindset. And so, anything to happen, you have to take action. So what it takes to build a successful brand? Well, a few things that can help you. Calling. So what is your calling? First is, what is your calling? I am sure you have a calling. You like helping people? Well, then that's your calling. Helping others. Serving others. What kind of calling do you have? What makes you smile? Things like that. Oh, I love to help specific people. Sure. I love I love helping elderly, and I find joy in that. So you can ask yourself, what gives you joy when you're doing something? Contribution. And so that's your contribution. When you have a calling and then you take into action, that's your contribution. It can be to your family, it can be to a stranger, it can be to the community, it can be anything, but it's your contribution to the world. So take time to give, take time to share, take time to help. Then you also need to be creative. And I know creativity is like, I don't know how, I'm not creative. I want to go against that idea of not being creative. When you were a kid, you started with that. When you were a kid, kids are very creative. In my classes of kids, I see how creative they are. And they actually taught me how to be creative because I'm already an adult. I'm more focused. I'm more serious. But being with the kids, I see, wow, these kids are really creative. But over time, as we grow, then we forget how creative we were when we were little. Unless somebody tells us, somebody tells you, oh, your mom or your dad, oh, yeah, you, Debbie, you were so good in this. You were so creative in, art, things like that. Then you remember. And you just have to work on it. Oh, okay, I have this one idea and I want to be creative. How do I make it better? Just work on it. I don't know how many times I realize something, when I'm working on the challenge or I'm working on a course, I see that, oh, wow, I can do this for shortcut, or, oh, wow, I can do this to make it better, or I can talk this way so others will pay attention. Just like that. These are little things you can do. And I'm sure over time it will be easier. And then the next one is clarity. Yeah, we talk about that, to be clear of who you are, what you want to offer. And clarity sometimes comes easy and sometimes takes time. I am a product of that. I wasn't clear of what I want to offer in the beginning because I have so much experience. And the older you are, I'm old, the harder it is to get clarity if you are not clear of what you want. However, the good news is you can just start somewhere, and over time it will clarify for you. So don't worry if you don't have all these things to build a successful brand. If you just continue doing it, keep going, keep grinding, you will eventually end up with what you want to really do. And everything will be clear to you. So don't worry. And if you need help, yes, we're here to help. That's why we did this. That's why I'm doing this. So don't despair. You're still here to become great. You were created to greatness. And to build a successful brand, you also need a community. Having a community helps you in so many ways. So find a community. If you have no community at this time, find one that is related to what you love doing or what you are called for, or the kind of contribution you want to do, and the creativity you have. Even if you don't have a clarity yet, but all the three can, get you somewhere. So find a community and take time to connect with the community. So the 5 C's, I call this the 5 C's: calling, contribution, creativity, clarity, and don't forget the community. So this is about, we have a program that, create your influence mastery. If you're interested, you can just go to createyourinfluence.com/CYIM and for a course to help you get started. It will be starting from the beginning, and over time you will get more tools, templates, resources for you to get your influence started, build your brand, become influencer, create impact, create income. All this can happen. So we'll see you for the second day, which is our second day would be about brand, of course. We just have to start this. I just want to start this with a mindset, because it's really important. Mindset can help you if you have the right mindset. And the right mindset with discipline. Having the right mindset with no discipline is hard too. I personally have that. No discipline. I was just having so much freedom in my life that, I never discipline myself in some things. And now I see that discipline is important. And don't worry. Over time you will learn this. You will learn this. And that really is up to you how bad you want to build your brand, how bad you want to become an influencer, how bad you want to create an impact, how bad you want to create an influence, how bad you want to create an income. So that's it for today. And if you have questions, I'll be happy to answer the questions, or we're already almost time. And so if you have a question, you can post it on the group and tag me, and I will answer the questions. And that's it for today. I'll see you next tomorrow, same time, and good luck to you. Bless you.